So you've raced your quarterfinal in the men's single. How did it go?
It went pretty well. I was able to win my heat, and it was a bit tough today because there were some gusts in there which pushed me back, and then the Austrian came at 2 meters every time when the gust hit me. But yeah, in the end I managed to win my race. I'm very happy, and in case there will be wins again in the next rounds, I hope that they allocate the lanes before races, and then I will have an advantage hopefully.
Yes. And how are you finding racing here? Obviously you've had a slightly different year. You've been doing some study and you have done some racing, but it's not been a fully concentrated training year. How's the racing going after all of that?
Yeah, it's good to be back. I was not sure if I do that season at all because I'm focusing on my MBA this year. It will go until December still, and then next year I want to be full in with rowing again. And yeah, I thought Shanghai, it's a cool location, and the German Federation offered me to do it in the single, and I said, yeah, why not? I had a bit of a limited time this year for training, so it was 8-9 weeks of training now in preparation for this World Championships, and before 1 hour per day, which is not a lot for a rower, which you can tell. Yeah. And yeah, but it was fun. It was a different experience, and I have some energy now, and I'm really willing to go back into the rowing, and yeah, looking forward to it.
That's what I was going to say. Does it feel nice to kind of go out of the environment and freshen up and then get to come back in and race at a World Champs and be like, actually, I'm really excited to be back and back in the fold?
Yeah, for sure. You get some different perspectives when you step out of the rowing world for a bit. And I really enjoyed the time off. I think it was also necessary for my body to recover a bit from all the stress of the last 6 years. My rowing career is not that long, but still it was 6 intense years. Yeah. And yeah, I enjoyed it, but I'm now as well happy to be back.
And semi-final next, what's the focus for that?
So my goal is to go in the A final. That is the main goal. And then if you have a lane, you have a chance, even if you have limited training. Yeah. And that's my go-to. Yeah.
Well, good luck for the rest of the week and enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
So you've kicked off the regatta really well. Can you talk me through how your heat went?
Yeah, it's fantastic, thank you. Crew did amazing, implemented the race plan to the T, and yeah, couldn't have asked for much better result from that.
And this is your first senior World Champs Coxswain. How is it coming into a really, they're a really established crew doing really well. What's it like sort of taking over the coxswain seat in that?
It's been incredible. Erin's been a great help back home, and then the crew have been amazing with sort of guiding me in the right way while also giving me a bit of space to bring in my own style to it as well. So it's been really incredible, yeah.
And then how do you sort of debrief that one and then look forward to the final from here?
Try and not nitpick too much. Try and definitely pick out the good parts, but there are certainly also parts to improve on, which is really exciting for us.
Yeah, and I guess going into those improvements, do you have anything specific you want to work on in training before you hit to the final?
I wouldn't say anything new. The crew we just need to keep turning the screw on the basics. So yeah.
Well, you're off to a very good start. Good luck for the rest of the week.
Thank you so much.
So you raced your quarterfinal today in the single. Yeah. How did it go?
It went all right. I think I wasn't too happy, but then also I think it's tough today. The humidity is quite high. The Netherlands isn't this hot, so it's definitely something to learn from for the semi-final and hopefully the final. But yeah, I think also that there's enough to improve on. So it was good enough to go through, but I still need to find another gear, I guess. So.
And how are you finding your journey in the single? Obviously you've been in it for a few years now, but in the scheme of things it's still relatively new. How are you finding it?
Yeah. I'm finding it really exciting. I think there's nothing that excites me and scares me at the same time, like as much. So, but that's also why I want to be in it. Like earlier this year, it was still kind of open who was going to be in what boats, and I said I really wanted to do the single because of those reasons. Like everyone is good. It's really open, and I think it's looking this tournament as well. Like it's looking like there's a lot of people that could go anywhere, which is very exciting. But also means that you got to be on your game. So this is the boat class I want to race, and it's been a great journey. But then also it's only been 2 years racing it, and some of my rowing heroes were doing the single for, I don't know, like 10 years or over 10 years. So I'm still definitely not there. But yeah, hopefully I can keep improving and put down another 2 good races.
And how do you turn your mind to that semi-final now? Obviously, you've got sort of a day to recover and rest. And what do you kind of do then, and how do you approach the semi?
We're gonna have to talk about what to do tomorrow with the coaches and our physiologists. I think tomorrow will be just prepare, freshen up a bit. I was a little bit sick earlier in the week. Had kind of a cold, I think, from traveling and not sleeping as well with the jet lag. But starting to feel better, and it's just trying to do everything a little bit better for the semi and set it and expect everyone to go crazy. I think that's I don't think there's a race where that's as exciting but also as scary as the semi-final. So prepare for that mentally and get some good training in.
Well, go and rest up and recover. But all the best for the semi-finals, and we'll be watching.
Thank you. Yeah.
What a race. You came out fast and furious. Can you talk me through how the semi-final went?
Thank you. This is a tough race. We tried to do a very good job at the start with the guy. Took a lot of lesson for all the crew and take the lead of the race. So we try and we do it for the first part of the race, and we need to keep it until the end. So we did a good job, and we are happy to do in the final in 2 days.
And that last 500, you had 2 crews coming back at you quite quickly. What was going through your head? How did it feel on the boat? And how did you manage to kind of keep yourself ahead when all of that was happening?
Yeah, you just try to keep in your mind, continue to push hard on our legs, and never surrender. So keep and push. And the finish line is coming, so continue.
You'll get there. Yeah.
No forfeit.
Yes. Yeah. And how about you? How did the race go for you, and how did it feel coming to that finish line, crossing it, knowing you've booked your place in the A final now?
We are very happy to be in the A final. Like Valentin said, the last 500 was very long, like today, because the rush schedule. Long day, so very happy to be in the final, and the French team is really good. The other boat are really good, so we are happy to be here.
Well, very long day for you both, but worth the wait. Congratulations for making the final, and look forward to watching you race then.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you have booked your spot in the final, and an incredible race. How did it go?
Yeah, it was good. First of all, well done to the Dutch and the Aussies. It'd be cool to see them again on Friday. It went well, I think. Obviously a bit of a funny day where you're sort of up and down with race delays and stuff like that, but nice to get through, job done, and go again on Friday.
And how do you manage that? You were obviously out on the water for quite a few hours this morning, didn't really know what was going on, come on and have to reset. How did you guys approach that?
Yeah, I think could have been worse. I think it wasn't too sunny. I know everyone was having a bit of a laugh out there as well with the other boats, so that was pretty cool. And we had great support staff kind of throwing us water bottles from the bank and things, so that was okay. But yeah, a bit surreal to then be paddling down. But then I think everyone's in the same boat, so try and come down a little bit and then lift yourself back up again. So made it through, and
And then you came together a bit later in the season. Can you talk me through, did it just click straight away, or how was that sort of getting in the boat process for you guys?
Yeah, it was, to be honest, it clicked pretty well. Obviously 3 of us have been rowing together all year, so we know at least how each other operates off the water and in that sort of slightly more pressured moments. And then Dan has rowed with Dower and with James in the past, so he was kind of in tune with the way we wanted to row and all that sort of thing as well. So we were lucky with that. But obviously it took a bit of time to build and sort of fiddle around with orders, and we've popped out in this one, and so far so good. But see how we cross that last hurdle on Friday.
Yeah. And then how do you approach a semi-final when you know everyone is going for those top 3? You were obviously out, there were good challenges sort of thrown at you, but what's the mindset in this sort of do or die type of race?
Yeah, I think it's sort of stay internal a little bit. I think we know what we can do, but obviously you're a bit aware of people throwing a few extra things at you when there's just 3 spots on the line. So, yeah, I think we were pretty calm. But yeah, it was definitely thrown at us, and I'm pleased we sort of took those punches, and I'm sure we can expect a few more on Friday, probably harder punches as well. So we'll have to, yeah, try and face them, and yeah, see how we do.
Well, 2 great semi-finals. I'm sure we're in for a great final.
Yeah.
Good luck, rest up, and good luck for the rest of the week.
Thank you very much.